Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's get back into Iraq because there are some concerns I have about the budget. $70 per barrel. And we know how much the United States wants to make sure to keep Iraq in its grip. We definitely need to keep an eye on what happens with the oil prices over the next 3 months and the relationship between Iraq and the United States, because it'll make a world of difference in what happens to Iraq over the next 3 years. Before we get started, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold, silver, or any other precious metals, head on over to our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description, or just type in www.moneymetals.com/Pimpy. If you make a purchase when you follow that link, you will automatically be entered for a chance to win 10 free silver ounces. So get started today, and hopefully your stack will start to look like this real soon. So head on over, tell them Pimpy sent you. You can follow me over on other platforms. I do have my own group over on Facebook called Pimpy's Investment Chat. Over here, we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. So head on over here and join us. It's free to do so. In here, I do post updates. If I should get on suspension from YouTube or get removed from YouTube and you want to know what happened to me, I'll let you know right here in this group. I can be found on Twitter, MeWe, YouTube, and the cool thing about YouTube, if you come over here and you join and you find my channel, I got videos going back, I believe, a couple years. So if you want to see some older videos that I have on Nasera, Jacera, gold, silver, cryptos, come on over here and join, look me up, and check out my videos. You can also find me on Odyssey, catch me on Rumble. When I say that the links for all these are down below in the description, some of you don't know what I'm talking about. It's real simple. Just go down to the bottom right here of any of my videos. See this? This is the description. Hit show more. And there are all the links to all the platforms I just spoke about. So if you do want to head on over to Money Metals, just click it. And there you are. So come on over. Join us. I look forward to having you. Alrighty, so let's start off with oil. It says this was as of yesterday. Oil continues to fall and Brent records $72 a barrel. Well, that was as of yesterday, so if we take a look at where it stands at the moment, it's at $76.11 and is absolutely climbing. So this is good for Iraq. My concern about Iraq all along was that they would set the price for oil too high at $70 a barrel. I mean, you could just look right here. This is over the last 3 years. I would say that the medium would be somewhere right around 75, which is really cutting it too close. So hopefully it will continue to stay at this level and not go lower, because it really would hurt its economy as well as any projects that they got going on. So yes, it says that Brent crude oil dropped down to $72 a barrel, but as we just saw, it's actually higher than that. And it looks like it's rising pretty quickly. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that might like this guy's name. It's Nuseri. He is saying that the exchange rate fluctuation in the parallel market is temporary and will fall soon. He's been saying that for quite some time. Again, the parallel market is what people are getting on the black market versus what the official rate is. So the advisor to the Association of Iraq's private banks confirmed that the current rise in the dollar exchange rate in the parallel markets is temporary due to speculators and other reasons, most notably the non-entry of some retailers to the electronic platform for external transfers and the non-compliance of some banking companies to the official rate prescribed for the central bank. Well, that's not going to help your country if other banks are not respecting the official exchange rate and enforcing that. Said the central bank is following up and monitoring the cooperation with the concerned government agencies and will issue severe penalties in accordance with the law to those who provide harm to the national economy and their insistence on dealing with the parallel price in any way. Well, I thought they were doing away with using the US dollar there anyways. So there really shouldn't be too much of a demand for the US dollar if nobody in country is using the US dollar. The central bank is working to diagnose and study the reasons and obstacles of entering the electronic platform and try to make possible facilities and flexibilities for the purpose of accelerating foreign transfers in banks, in the central bank, and in international banking authorities related to ensuring the access of foreign currencies to the real and final beneficiary. So you can see right here, he is saying that all government agencies, wholesalers, and businessmen to treat locally in Iraqi dinars as strong and recover its purchasing power, in addition to representing a fundamental pillar of national sovereignty. So, and I've spoke about this before, the more they use their currency, the stronger it becomes. If you can do away with the US dollar, then the demand for the Iraqi dinar will increase. This article is just a follow-up on one we saw not that long ago, talking about the ascension of Iraq into the World Trade Organization, which would be a huge plus for Iraq if they get in there. I'm sure they're going to, but the sooner the better. So there are groups of people who are now doing what they need to do to make sure that Iraq is compliant with everything that is being requested of them so that they can become a member of the WHO organization. These are the list of benefits that members get whenever they join the WHO organization, but this video can actually explain it much better. Now, even though they're talking about Kazakhstan, it pretty much applies to anybody who joins. Just listen in.
The Commercial and Industrial Chamber of Israel believes that the membership in the WTO will attract more investments in Kazakhstan and thus accelerate the development of the economy. According to the Deputy Chairwoman of Israel-Kazakhstan Chamber, Anna Moshi, WTO membership has greatly facilitated their work, which until then was to explain to investors the aspects of the system of doing business in our country. Now businessmen are able to understand everything easily because the rules will not differ.
הכניסה של קזחסטן ל-WTO
We congratulate Kazakhstan with this success. Of course, the membership of the WTO will make it more popular among investors. Since the legislation, the rules of trade and business systems will become clear to all market players, and it will give a very big impetus to the development of commercial relations of Kazakhstan with other countries, including Israel.
So as they were explaining in the video, there are benefits to joining the WHO organization. Pretty much everybody follows the same rules, so there's no confusion on what it is people need to do during trade. I think I said WHO organization, but I meant the World Trade Organization. Plus, if you're a member of the World Trade Organization, it makes your country more attractive to outside investors, which is exactly what Iraq needs. So it looks like Qatar is coming in to invest $5 billion in Iraq. So they're looking to invest in airlines as well as shipping, is what this article talks about. Beneficial for both Qatar as well as Iraq. So Iraq is coming out the gates real strong. There's a lot of memorandums of understanding. If they can get into the World Trade Organization, it's going to benefit their economy. So the budget law is now on the desk of the presidency of the Republic. As soon as he signs it, it becomes official. Money should start being dished out to those who need it, and we are rocking and rolling. Between now and the end of this year, we're going to learn a whole lot about the direction that Iraq wants to go into. I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. Hopefully now we won't see no shenanigans. That's the one thing I'm concerned about when it comes to Maliki. Al-Sudini, at the OPEC celebration, we signed important contracts in gas investment, and we will launch the 6th round soon. It says OPEC's responsibility does not end in the export process, but reaches the process of price regulation. That's huge. The entry of natural gas into the oil market has added new responsibilities to OPEC countries. He stressed that Iraq depends on oil as the main supplier of the economy, and we have signed important contracts for gas investment, and we will sign the 6th round of gas investment soon. That'd be nice. We have made room for the private sector and provide facilities a priority without any complexity. Alternative energy will be competitive with oil and gas in the future. I don't know how that is. I understand we keep trying to find alternative energy, but we know that the turbines aren't worth the crap, and we know that the solar panels aren't as successful as people like to believe. I just can't see people turning away from oil. There's too much dependence on it. So this is a benefit for Iraq. So that's where we are for now. I'm excited to see the president sign the budget law for the next 3 years. I am excited for Iraq to be joining the World Trade Organization. That's going to be one of the biggest booms to their economy. And then Iraq needs to do something about making sure that people stop using US dollars and use the Iraqi dinars only to help strengthen their currency even more. Anyways, that's it for now. I look forward to your comments, and I'll get back at you later. I'm out.